Hello, so let's get on and practice some yoga. And today we are going to focus on twists. Twists alleviate backaches, headaches, stiffness in the neck and the shoulders. The twisting trunk activates and exercises your kidneys and your abdominal organs, which in turn improve your digestion and eliminate sluggishness. The spine will increase in flexibility and the hips are mobilized so that they can move with greater ease. So let's get on and practice some twists. We'll begin with the quite basic twist, and for this let's extend our legs forward. Nice and straight in front of you. Take your time to settle into your position. This posture is known as Dandasana, the stick posture, whereby you can fully stretch through the legs. You can reach up through the trunk of your body, make yourself feel like a bookend. And indeed, if you want to experience perfect alignment of the spine in this posture, then put your back against a wall. Let's bring our right hand and place it between our knees. Let's take our left hand behind us and put it at the base of the spine. Be aware that if it's out here and you start leaning back, you've actually come out of alignment. You want to retain the effectiveness of having your shoulders aligned over your hips. So you'll take a breath in and you'll draw upwards through the body, internally and externally. And then you'll begin to rotate to the left, moving the lowest part of the spine first. Drawing through the centre of the body, the trunk, and as you feel the twist on the spine in the centre of the body, feel the flesh turn as well. You can use the skin from the right hand side of your body to move round towards the belly button, and then the flesh from the centre of the body around the belly button. It continues to move in an anti-clockwise position to the left. You'll turn your head and neck the very last to look over your left shoulder. And in the fullness of the position, tune in to the skin, the muscles, the bones. Really experience the movement. Unclench your teeth and breathe. And keep the lift that you have made as you return to the central position to flow to the other side. So place your right hand at the base of the spine, bring your left hand between your knees and rotate to the right. Have all the flesh on the torso assisting with the rotating spine. Turning to look over your right shoulder. Keep your chin in line with the shoulder. And then come back to the middle position. You might want to give yourself a little bit of free movement in between. Let's go for Bharadvajasana 1, which is the name of a sage. Now for this we're going to take a breath in and we're going to fold both knees in to our left hip. Our right heel rests into the left buttock and our left foot snuggles into the sole of the right foot. Again, take the time to find the foundation of your position. You might feel that you're leaning over to the right, and if this is the case, bring a cushion or a folded blanket and just prop it underneath that right hip to help the trunk reach upwards. You'll then bring your left hand outside of your right knee. A nice deep breath in, creating space, lifting up towards the crown of the head and beyond. You'll then release your right hand and swim it all the way round, ensuring that you're making use of the shoulder girdle. The trunk rotates to the right as the hand comes round to connect with the upper left arm. Don't judge yourself if it doesn't reach. You can rest the hand onto the left hip, you can rest it behind you. Take it to the place that is comfortable with your practice today. And look ahead, teeth unclenched, breath flowing, skin on the face soft. Keep your chin aligned with your left shoulder. And be aware of the breath moving into your chest, inflating your lungs, and then deflating your lungs and exiting. And then nice and gently release. Bring the hands in front of the knees, lift the buttocks, and take the legs, the feet to the other side. So once again here, we've got the heel of the left foot gently snuggled underneath the right buttock, and we've got the front of the right foot gently snuggled into the sole of the left foot. And if you feel that you've got a lean going to the left now, bring that cushion or folded blanket, just place it gently underneath that left hip, and it helps reach the trunk upwards to right it into alignment. So you've got your head and shoulders as well directly over your hips. You'll bring your right hand outside of your left knee. You'll take your left hand, which is going to swim all the way round, almost a 360-degree rotation, and you'll take the trunk of the body to the left at the same time. Take a nice deep breath in, create space, and then as you exhale, swim that left arm all the way round behind you. Seeing if it can catch on the upper right arm, or rest it at the right hip, or rest it on the floor behind you. And then bring the chin to look over the right shoulder. Unclench your teeth. Breathe. Every time you breathe in, lift up internally, pubis to navel. And then gently release. Lift the buttocks and bring them round onto the mat and stretch your legs out in front of you. Now in this position, if you feel the need to have a little cushion just to tip those hips up and the pelvis forward, then do so. It's a good working tool. Make use of it. Let's move into another twist now, Marasiana 3. In this one we have entwining of the arms. You might like to use a belt or strap. Let's breathe in and bend the left knee. Draw the left foot to align with the inner right knee. You're going to take a nice deep inhalation, create space up through the trunk of your body, and reach your left arm forward, keeping the arm parallel with the mat. It's almost as if you want to get your fingertips to reach the wall in front of you. Have the foot, the toes, elevating up towards infinity. Now rotate that left arm so that the thumb drops down towards the mat, and then bring it around the outer edge of that left knee. So your hand will drop down towards the left hip. It's at this point you might like to have your strap in your right hand. You can take an inhalation. As you exhale, rotate the trunk of the body, turning the head and neck to look over the right shoulder. Swim that right arm around. So this is where you could have the belt or strap and use it as a bridge to the point where you'll be able to get both hands to meet. Rise up through the trunk of your body. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in and breathe out. And then gently release and return to that central position. Allow the left leg to stretch out along the mat. So remember, you can use your belt or strap and your cushion or a folded blanket. Let's move to the other side. Marasiana 3. Let's breathe in, draw the right knee to bend and bring the right foot in line with the left inner knee. You can place your left hand just outside of your left hip or just behind the buttocks. You want to breathe in and perhaps you use that arm as a rod to help you lift and stretch up. You're creating space and then you release that right arm forward and you almost want to stretch those fingertips to reach the fingertips of the right hand to reach over the toes of the left foot. No judgment if it doesn't happen. Take your time. It doesn't matter if you're back here and you can't get that elbow round yet into the fullness of the position. Practice at this early stage in the posture. A great strong foundation will lead to the perfect posture in days, weeks and months ahead. So we want to turn the thumb of the right hand to point down towards the mat. We then bring that right arm back upon itself to wrap around the outer edge of the right shin and knee. We'll then release the left hand, breathe in, lift up, create space, and swing that left arm all the way round until it will bend and the hands connect behind. Or indeed, you've got your hands on a belt or strap. You turn to look over the left shoulder with the teeth unclenched and the breath flowing. And then gently release. Coming back to centre, extending the right leg. Give both legs a little bit of a shake if you need to. So our third twist today is Ardha Matsyendrasana 1. Lord Vishnu purportedly. So our third twist in today's practice is Lord Vishnu, purportedly the first teacher of yoga to mankind, Ardha Matsyendrasana 1. This twist incorporates a balance. Let's take a nice deep inhalation. We're going to draw the right knee to bend in towards us and then let's bring that leg back upon itself and sit our buttocks onto the heel of the right foot. We're then going to breathe in, draw the left knee to bend and bring the right foot outside, the left foot outside of the right knee. Rise up through the torso. So this is where you've got your balance. Just check your balance. Adapt and adjust in the foundation of the position. And if you need to hold it here and breathe for a couple of minutes, do so. Move no further through the posture until you're more than comfortable. Let's take the right hand up to the ceiling, left hand rests outside of the left hip, and then let's bend that right elbow and bring it outside of the left knee. So we're actually using it as leverage for the trunk of the body to create space, rise up and be ready to twist. So a nice deep inhalation, exhale, turn to look over the left shoulder. So if you're comfortable staying here, do so. If you feel that you can reach that right arm, rotate it so that the right thumb drops down. Bring that arm to entwine around the front of the left shin. Release the left hand and bring it round to catch. And this is where you have your balance as well as your twist. Breathe, unclench the teeth, focus, and then gently release. Allow the legs to stretch forward, give them a little bit of a shake, and then we'll go to the other side. So we'll breathe in, we'll bend the left knee and bring that left foot back upon itself, and then sit our buttocks onto the heel of the foot. Again, lowest parts of the posture, get to experience them, stay in them a little bit for a little while, for a couple of breaths. You've even got a balance already here. Take the hands away, see how you balance. Master the lowest parts of the position before progressing. We'll take another breath in as we bend the right knee and bring the right foot outside of the left knee. So again, just find your balance. We'll then place our right hand outside of our right hip to stabilise. We'll reach up with the left arm, creating space from the left hip all the way to the fingertips, and bring that left arm outside of our right knee. So to begin with, you can just raise the left hand, turn and look over your right shoulder. Unclench your teeth and breathe. If you feel you can go further, you want to reach that left hand forward once again and rotate so that the thumb points down towards the floor, and then bend that elbow to wrap around the outer edge of the right knee and right shin. You'll then release the left hand, rotate, bring it behind you to connect. And gently release. Extend the legs in front of you. Give them a little bit of a shake, soften. And then let's go back to the beginning and the simple twist of bringing our right hand between our knees, our left hand behind us, rise up through the torso, rotate anti-clockwise to turn to look over your left shoulder. Let the shoulders relax down as well. Be aware if you're drawing them up to the ears, they just want to soften down. Keep the chin in line with the left shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. And then to a breath in, you flow to the other side, creating lift and space as you begin to rotate clockwise to look over the right shoulder. And then, keeping that spaciousness, you'll return to a central position. Bring the legs to cross, or be in a kneeling position if that's more comfortable, or use your cushion to just prop those sit bones up and allow you to reach up through the trunk of the body. Rest your hands on your knees, chin parallel to the mat, and close the eyes so that you may take an inward view, so that you may connect with your flow of breath and become aware of how you feel internally and externally. Now, having engaged the kidneys and the abdominal organs, you may well find that you will have a day of detoxification, which may mean that you go and pee a little extra than usual. And this is absolutely normal because your kidneys have had a good workout, some good exercise, so they're going to flush the toxins in your body out. So let's bring the hands together at the heart. Let's give ourselves a positive affirmation. Today, let's go for I am cleansed. I am cleansed. I am cleansed. Say it over in the mind. You can even add the sentence and feeling good about it. I am cleansed and feeling good about it. All affirmations, positive affirmations, words, sentences or phrases, the more you tell them to yourself, the more they manifest and become part of your reality. So take this newfound positive reality forward into your day. Enjoy everything you do. Be grateful for everything you have. And remember, yoga is good for you.